As a fan of the Kingdom Hearts series, I've been craving a Kingdom Hearts rhythm game, and Melody of Memory certainly doesn't disappoint. I should state now that if you're playing this for the new story content, there isn't much, and that's not this game's purpose. It's a way to play the best songs of the series whilst getting recapped on the series by Kairi, which is helpful for Switch users since they're probably not getting another Kingdom Hearts game on the system. I'm sorry. With over 140 iconic songs from the series' library, you're not short on content at all. There's so much. This game goes above and beyond to be a visual spectacle as well as an audible one as you glide through the iconic worlds as you tap the buttons to the beat. The biggest downside is that you won't really get to pay attention to it as you're too busy focusing on getting that perfect score. You may be thinking, is this game for me? I've not played a rhythm game before. Well, I highly recommend downloading the demo and experimenting with the different modes to see if you enjoy it. The game for the most part goes the extra mile to ensure there's a playstyle that suits your skills. Oh, I guess I should also mention that the footage you're seeing here is of Proud Mode, the hardest difficulty, so if you think it looks too hard, you can make that easier, don't you worry. You have your typical Kingdom Hearts difficulties, Beginner, Standard, and Proud Mode, but on top of that, there are 3 different ways to play. The Standard way, a 1-button prompt mode where you just tap 1 button to the beat, and then a Performer mode. Performer mode is basically this game's critical mode difficulty, as it adds a lot of extra notes to hit on top of the ones you're already doing. Now, I said this game helps you for the most part, and by that I mean the 1-button mode is sort of pointless. To unlock songs to play casually, you need to play them in the story mode, but the story mode can only be played with the standard playstyle. You can change the difficulty, but you can't do 1-button mode. The feature is great for newcomers wanting to try it out, but if you've completed the story, there's not much point ever trying that mode out because you're used to the standard mode. I guess it's helpful if you've got someone who's coming around to try it for the first time, and you're like, oh yeah, no, here you go. Here's a simpler way to play, I guess. If you're not particularly great at rhythm games, or you don't know the music that well, this might be quite hard for you. Unlike other rhythm games, this is set in a 3D space, and as such, depth has to come into play. Visual clues can help you, but it's hard to judge exactly when you're going to hit an enemy just by looking. You have to trust in the music and you'll be fine. Even if it looks like you'll reach the enemy before the beat comes, you won't. It will be on the beat. That said, as I mentioned before, please download the demo, try it for yourself, and have a couple of attempts on different days, just to see if at some point something clicks. That's what happened for me with the Persona dancing games. I was okay at it, and then one day it just felt natural, and I became much better at it, and hopefully the same will happen to you if you're not great at it straight away. As you play through the game, you unlock items to synthesize, or unlock different art and various other things. It's incredibly satisfying to receive a ton of rewards after playing each song, but the synthesis is incredibly helpful as you can unlock new songs in the form of memories. You can also synthesize items which can help you if you're having difficulties. Potions can heal you when your health dips below a certain point, or you can increase the amount of experience you get, which is pretty helpful as the higher a character's level, the more they can withstand damage in the song if you mess up. Be wary though, in the story mode, some of the star requirements are to not use items. The challenges vary with each song, so make sure you see what the challenges are if you're going for that 100% completion. Next, I want to talk about the online mode. Yes, this game has an online mode, and it is genuinely amazing. You can play against AI to unlock various goodies and train, or you can play against someone else in the world. What I love about this is you can choose the difficulty you want, or if you want tricks or not, or if you have no preference, just select that. Once it's found someone, you both pick a song out of the songs you have unlocked, and then it'll select one of you two, and that's the song you'll play. The person with the highest score at the end wins, but everyone's a winner as you both get rewards at the end, win or lose, which is fantastic. Now I want to talk about the tricks. As the song goes on, you can send a trick to your opponents. This can be that the enemies have shrunk, or they fly at the screen once you hit them, blocking your vision, or they could be invisible. It's really interesting, and I had an absolute blast playing it. If you find the tricks aren't for you, you can search for a match without them, which I really appreciate. The biggest downside I found is that as of now on the PS4 version, there doesn't seem to be a way to play against your friends. You can't invite someone to a game, which is massively disappointing. Hopefully this is a feature they'll implement later down the line. Finally, I guess I'll address the elephant in the room. The tracks you're playing are the PS2 versions, not the orchestrated ones from the PS3 and PS4 collections. I don't know why they made this decision, maybe because of nostalgia, and to be fair, since I haven't played the PS2 versions in a while, hearing these were genuinely nostalgic, but it would be nice to have the option to play the orchestrated versions. Again, maybe somewhere down the line they'll implement this. Now, I'm not complaining at all, because there's a lot of songs in this game, and a lot of content on top of that, but it would be great if DLC came along which included a bunch of Kingdom Hearts 3's music, or maybe some of the other tracks that weren't implemented from the other games. There are so many wonderful themes that didn't make it into this game, and as I say, I'm not complaining, there's so much already in the game, but it would be great to hear a ton of the epic music that Kingdom Hearts 3 added. Overall, I love this game. I've wanted something like this for a long time, and now I have it! I'll be playing this for years, and if at any point they do release DLC or a sequel with brand new music, I'm absolutely down for that. But only time will tell. If you're on the fence, as I said, please do try the demo. You'll know if it's for you after that. But I can just say from my experience, I'm having an absolute blast. My favourite bit is absolutely when there's just an insane amount of notes in a line. It's just awesome. I love it. So thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, leave a like, subscribe, share the video around. I also have a Twitch, a Twitter, and a Patreon if you'd like to support me and the channel. And maybe also click that notification bell. Tell me, are you looking forward to playing it? Is there a song in particular you are looking forward to suffering on? Because some of it is real hard. But yeah, thank you very much for watching. I'll see you next time. Take care. Bye-bye.